It's nearly 7 o'clock and it's still so dark out. Literally, the whole world still sleeps. I am an early bird, so I wake up very early. Love my early mornings, but we're definitely ready for that time change. So I've got it nice and cozy in here. Perfect morning.
Good morning, everyone. Today is Wednesday, and as you know, I'm after surgery. I've had a surgery on Friday, but I'm starting to feel much better. Thinking about going out tomorrow for the first time. I need to do some shopping and, do small tasks. And as you know from my other video, I am really determined to do some changes in my life because I think it's time. And I've been talking about the challenges that I'm experiencing right now in the previous video, and some of the things that I want to change are, lose weight, feel better about myself, start dressing differently, start wearing more makeup, but also improve my social life, or create one rather. My life is sort of quite funny because it was before COVID and after COVID. So I've had a very bad COVID. I mean, not going into details, but basically lots of stuff stopped after that because I have been recovering for such a long time and I'm still not 100%. So I think it's time to look around and see whether I can meet other people and do more social things. I mean, I've got a wonderful friend, but we are both struggling with social anxiety and we are introverted. So we don't really tend to do much. But I think I am able to now go out and meet people and, have more structure in my life, have more fun. So what I did yesterday, I looked at the Facebook groups to start with, and we have a Rickmansworth group on Facebook, and there was this guy who was advertising his events. He made it sound like it was in Rickmansworth, which is literally 5 minutes from here. I go there a lot. So a lot of us signed up because obviously he didn't specify where that was. And then, once you have to fill out all sorts of forms to get onto his portal. And then I found out that it was actually events held in Hemel Hempstead, which is A, I don't like that town, and B, I don't want to travel there. I mean, I'm only interested in something local or London. And then also the events that he runs are like coloring. Now, I know coloring is wonderful for mindfulness, but that's not something I want to do in a pub in the evening, color. And he also charges for these events, which I understand, So a bit disappointed with that one. I mean, I think he should have been clear that this is in Hemel. And also the way it was set up is that, people were literally contacting each other because it wasn't possible to contact him at all. So it's a bit weird. The whole thing was a bit weird. So, but you know what, like encouraged me to look around, see what else is going on. I used to run events myself, to be honest, guys. I used to run speed dating events, and I will pop some images here. And I loved it. I really loved it. I loved running them, but it was a lot of work associated with that. And so I wouldn't be doing that again. But I would join something like that. Now you've got all these things like friend speed dating, and friend dating, or something like that. Now Bumble offers, like meeting friends, not just like who you want to meet, but also friends. I just feel so, like meeting someone one-on-one, even if it's a friend, it feels like so much hard work. Like you've got to, it feels like an interview process. So I would rather, even though I have a strong social anxiety, I would rather meet people in a group and just, talk in a group. And, if I don't feel like talking, be quiet. Now, there was another lady who also ran sort of like evenings that was also in Rickmansworth group. That was about, I think, 2 years ago. And it started off well, like I was really considering going. but her events were run in a really like posh restaurants that I could not afford, because parts of Rickmansworth are quite expensive. And not only that, but after a few evenings, I remember she then posted, well, if you're just going to sit there and be quiet, this is not for you. And I'm thinking, well, how can you just, like tell people, oh, you've got to talk, like, yeah, it's just, well, I guess people that run their own events, they can have their own rules and expectations, but I wouldn't join something like that where if I want to be quiet, I can't go. And I wouldn't be quiet, but I'm just saying, So events are weird, but somebody has to run them, I guess. And especially if it's a group setting. But what I want to do, I will want to sort of also look at Meetup. Meetup used to be big in the early 2000s. I don't even know if it still exists. I'm hoping it does. And see what else is there. It's hard. It's quite tough, but of course, I will let you know how it's going, and it will be quite nice to actually do something. Now, I've got New York in 2 weeks' time. I think I'm going to go on the 2nd of November. How exciting would it be if I actually joined a group or joined an event like this before then? That would be amazing. It also like motivate me to do my hair, do my makeup, dress up and all that. So yeah, let's see how it goes.
Right, so I'm kicking off my health challenge and walking this morning with a mini walk. It's Wednesday morning, and the reason I'm not doing a full walk is because I actually am after surgery. I had a surgery on Friday, and I'm still not feeling, like all together there. And also I've got to do some shopping because I fancy something healthy today, so I think I'll leave the full walk for another day. But at least a small walk to my local pharmacy. So this is my local Morrison's, and we are just going walking to my local pharmacy now to show you around. So it's my local Morrison's. Actually, I can walk to Morrison's. It's sort of like back way there. That's around 10 minutes to my home. And this complex, you guys, is actually, we're going to go around it. I mean, this is an American company that I did a review on because I saw similar managed buildings in States. So I can actually pop the link to that if you want to see the differences in prices and living. So Copeland Cassierbury it's called. You guys, look at these leaves everywhere. I love autumn. Look at the colors. Absolutely stunning. So this is our local business center, and of course all the autumn leaves going on now. And that's the managed building I was telling you about. So it's all modern and new, quite high prices. And the reason I was interested in this is because when I was looking for apartment for my son in States, they have loads of these buildings. Literally everything for rent in modern buildings is managed. So it's really interesting concept. And you've got all sorts of amenities, especially in this building. And yeah, they're lovely. And that sort of same style, you walk straight into the living room and kitchen. So yeah, starting my second act with small walk, easing myself into walking and exercising. But I've got to do some shopping as well, so I had to bring a car today. Too much to carry on the way back. Right, so off I go from Morrison's. Now, I have done a little bit of a walk and a little bit of a drive, and surprisingly, I don't feel well at all. Thank God I didn't do the whole, which would have been around 20 minutes walk. I'm still not well, but I don't understand it. I only had very small cuts for the surgery on Friday, but literally breathless, and obviously I had some shopping to do as well. So, well, I might as well show you where I live. Looks like in here. We're going home now. So this is the local area that I was showing you before when we were walking. So I've done the repeat prescription and still got some outstanding. And it's just for my, obviously for my, you know, chronic conditions. And then, oh, what's this in the picture? Okay. And, oh, that's weird. Was not there before. And so going home now, a little bit of rest, seeing what else. But I look at this weather, I mean, so autumny. I absolutely love it. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I do like it. Just really surprised that I'm not well, you know, like still feeling quite ill. But yeah, very proud of myself. Did a little bit of walk and going home for well-deserved break. Really looking forward to some of the food that I bought. I bought chicken Caesar. Actually, when I'm in States, I mainly live on chicken Caesar salad because that's sort of the only thing that I know when I'm there. So I fancied it today as well. Got some avocados and oh my god, oranges, tangerines I should say, like, you know, that all that Christmassy smell. And I am now starting to feel really like in a Christmas mood for some reason. I'm starting to feel it. So another 2 weeks and then we will see all the Christmas decor up. Just can't believe how quickly it's all gone, you know, since summer. Literally, it feels like summer was yesterday, and now we have, yeah, autumn and nearly Christmas. Goodness me, scarily quickly everything goes.